We've all heard the phrase before, you just got to believe in something. It often comes up in casual conversations, especially with friends who identify as atheists or agnostics. Sometimes it's said with a shrug, other times with a knowing smile, as if to say, any belief, is just a psychological crutch, something to help us cope with life's uncertainties. But from the Buddha's perspective, this sentiment misses the mark, not because belief itself is wrong, but because blind belief was never the goal. The Dharma, the Buddha's teaching, doesn't stop at mere belief. It guides us toward direct knowing, wise discernment, and liberating insight. Unlike many religious figures, the Buddha never demanded blind faith. In the famous Kalama Sutta, he addressed a group of villagers who were unsure what or whom to believe. And what did he say? Do not go by hearsay, tradition, or the authority of sacred texts. Don't rely on logic alone or on someone else's opinion. But when you know for yourselves that something is wholesome, when it leads to well-being and happiness, then and only then should you follow it. This isn't just believe in something. This is a radical invitation to investigate, reflect, and verify truth in your own experience. In Buddhism, faith, saddha, is not passive acceptance. It's confidence born of insight and practice. Great Theravada masters have echoed this again and again. Faith is not the destination, it is the starting point. Ajahn Chah, the beloved Thai forest monk, once said, "In Buddhism, we don't simply believe, we learn to see." And that's the key. Faith is only meaningful when it leads to investigation, and investigation leads to wisdom, panya. Otherwise, belief becomes dogma, something that covers up truth instead of revealing it. Sayadaw U Pandita, a renowned Burmese meditation master, put it even more strongly. If you practice correctly, you will not need to believe, you will know. This turns the common saying on its head. The goal isn't to fill a void with belief, but to turn toward reality with clarity and discernment. Ironically, those who say you just got to believe in something may be clinging to something themselves, a quiet nihilism, the idea that life has no higher meaning or truth. But the Buddha rejected this too. In the Brahmajala Sutta, he described the 62 speculative views, including both eternalism and nihilism, as forms of clinging. And wherever there is clinging, there is suffering. Ajahn Mun, the great Thai forest sage, warned, even disbelief can be clung to. If you don't investigate, even your skepticism becomes a belief, one that you protect, defend, and fear losing. So when someone says, just believe in something, what they might really mean is, I am unsure, but I don't want to dig deeper. Without mindful inquiry, even skepticism becomes a prison. The Buddha didn't come to hand out comforting beliefs. He offered a path of practice, a way to transform the mind and see things as they truly are. In the Udana, the collection of the Buddha's inspired verses, he puts it beautifully. Just as the ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so too my teaching has one taste, the taste of liberation. Faith in Buddhism only matters if it leads to direct insight, vipassana, the seeing of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Ajahn Sumedho put it simply, the Buddhist path is not about believing things, it's about awakening. This isn't about belief for its own sake. It's about waking up to reality right here, right now. So to those who say, you just got to believe in something, the Dhamma gently replies, no, you must see clearly. Belief can be helpful or harmful. It can bind us or liberate us. The Buddha's path shows us how to tell the difference. In a noisy, confusing world, it's tempting to cling to anything that brings comfort. But the Buddha invites us to something deeper, to the humility to question, the courage to look, and the wisdom to know. That's not just believing in something. That's walking the path to the end of suffering. Thank you for listening. May you walk this path with clarity, courage, and compassion.